saw it!
My name is Sasuji. My love life is finally blooming, and I'm now dating Hideki, a man I met on a dating site. He proposed to me the other day, and we're currently engaged.
Tsutsuji, dinner's ready soon. Can you please set the table for me?
Sure thing. Whoa, that looks delicious.
I did my best today.
Hideki is kind, and his cooking is great. I always felt like I didn't deserve him. But I also thought to myself, why would he be listed on this dating site if he's this perfect?
Oh yeah, Tsutsuji. I wanted to ask you if you could come around to my parents' place soon.
Of course. We've only talked for a little bit when I went around to say hi to your parents. I wanted to have a chat with them too.
Yeah, we're getting married after all. And I wanted you to be on good terms with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all going to be living together eventually.
Huh?
My parents are both retired, so we need to take care of them.
Yeah, but don't your parents live in Kyushu? They're gonna come over here?
No way! We'll be moving to Kyushu.
Huh? Wait, is that gonna be like a few years later?
No, right after we get married.
Wait, hold on! I have my family here too.
But Tsutsuji, your older brother is living with your parents right now, right? I mean, he's going to get married soon anyways. And if he does, your brother and his wife should take care of your parents.
I guess so.
And plus, your dad's quite young and fit, isn't he?
I guess. He's still coaching the local high school baseball team. I'm pretty sure he won't be retiring anytime soon.
Your family's going to be fine, Tsutsuji.
At the time, I was working at a local thrift store, and I really enjoyed my job there. I never intended to quit working even after I got married, but come to think of it, we haven't talked much about this kind of thing, have we?
I always thought if we get married, you'll be marrying into my family. I still plan to work back in my hometown, so I want you to play your part in being a nice daughter-in-law.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if that's something that will happen eventually, but...
Well, it's fine. Anyway, that's how I feel, so I still want you to talk with my parents.
Okay, I understand. I still like Hideki a lot, and I couldn't just say I can't marry you because I don't want to quit my job. With a hint of uneasiness in my heart, I went to meet my in-laws.
Thank you for coming all the way here. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you very much. If you don't mind, I brought a small gift.
Oh dear! Oh my, thank you!
How have you been?
We've been doing great.
That's great to hear. Hey, Tsutsuji, why are you sitting down like that?
Huh?
Look, Mom's trying to prepare some food for us. Why aren't you helping out?
Right. Sorry, I blinked out. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me help you.
Why, thank you. My Miss Sasuji, do you not cook that often?
I don't actually. Hideki seems to enjoy cooking more than me.
It's done!
I see. Well, that's a problem, isn't it?
Huh?
Thank you for the meal. So, Tsutsuji, I was talking with Dad just now.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be nice if we put you through some training to be a good housewife.
What? Housewife training?
My, what a great idea! I had her help me in the kitchen, but honestly, just watching her stressed me out.
I mean, we're going to be living here anyways. Why don't you quit your job and move in?
What? I mean, that's just too sudden.
You're going to be my wife, aren't you? Come on now.
Okay, sure. I couldn't say no, and so a few days later, I told my coworker that I'll be quitting so that I can move into my fiancé's place. But soon enough, I began to notice what was off about this household. What? A part-time job, you say?
Isn't it obvious? What, you mean you just planned on being a stay-at-home mom without doing anything?
No, that's not what I...
There's a supermarket close by that pays well. You can work there. Do the basic tasks in the home and work for the family in your spare time. It's common sense, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and babies. Make them as soon as possible. And make lots.
Right.
I'll be taking care of them anyway, so don't worry about that. Oh, and also, you shouldn't be going back to your home so often.
Huh? Why is that?
Well, you seem to be the type that lazes around when you're back with your family. Now let's start with peeling some daikon radishes.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Huh? I'm cleaning around the house.
Can't you see I'm in the living room right now? The vacuum sound is noisy and dust will spread. Give me a break.
I'm sorry.
You do those kinds of chores when the husband's not around. Jeez.
Husband. Well, you're not my husband, though. Even though I quit my job that I loved very much, my days in Kyushu soon became unbelievably busier than before. I would prepare the food from breakfast to dinner and would work part-time in my spare hours. My in-laws would complain about my work and chores, from sunrise to sundown. Hey, Hideki, I don't think I can do this anymore if it's going to continue like this.
What? Why?
I tried talking to Hideki about how this lifestyle was stressing me out. And I also told him, I want to go back to Tokyo and live with just the two of us, but...
I see. Okay, I'll try to help you out as much as I can.
Thanks.
But it's the countryside here, and everyone knows we're getting married. If we return to Tokyo now, the townsfolk might think you ran away. And finding a job again might be difficult.
Yeah.
So, you should just keep asking Mom for advice. In order to make sure you get used to this family as soon as possible, I really think you should throw away your spoiled and naive thoughts. Dad and I will do all the choosing. You can just follow our decisions, and everything will be alright.
Fine. I should have noticed before things went downhill like this.
Sasuji, you haven't cleaned up the soy sauce again.
Yes.
Tsutsuje, when are you having kids, for God's sake?
I'm sorry.
Sasuji, isn't your pay for this month a bit too low?
Tsutsuje, can you wash this underwear for me? Tsutsuje, are you listening?
It's as if I'm a servant in this household. Then one day,
Here I go!
Hideki was helping out as a baseball coach for the local kids team.
Oh, wow. This is harder than I expected. You'll get used to it eventually.
He wasn't too excited about it, but because it was a part of a local community program, he couldn't say no. Hey, Hideki, about your mom and dad.
Give me a break now. I'm tired from today.
Are you alright?
Jeez, this is why I hate the countryside and their community events. But I guess I need to do my best. Tsutsuji, I'm counting on you to take care of the house.
About that. I'm honestly drained too.
Oh, come on. You're still saying that? Just get used to it already.
But both your mom and dad just dumped everything on me.
Well, of course they're like that. They're both getting old. Don't you understand?
I do, but
I can't trust you to take care of my home at this rate.
I'm only asking you to say a few words to them to help me. Hideki, do you really care about me?
What? Of course I do.
Do you like me?
Look, I like you, Tsutsuji, but my parents are way more important. I thought you would understand and respect my feelings. That's why I proposed to you. But maybe I was wrong.
I see.
Hey!
I can't do this anymore. I can't stay with him any longer. His words were the final straw, and I decided to call my mom and tell her about what has been going on. I see. Okay, I understand. It must be rough for you. You can come back home anytime, okay?
What's up?
It's Sasuji. She said things aren't going smoothly in Kyushu.
I see. But letting her come back home like she's running away, I can't let her do something like that.
Dear, again with your mindset like that.
However, Tsutsuji is our precious daughter. Let me give her a lending hand.
Huh? Dad said that? I wonder if that's okay with you. But maybe it'll be better this way. Huh? No, it's nothing. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, Hideki. I told you before that my dad coaches for a high school baseball team, didn't I? Apparently he'll be visiting Kyushu soon. Why don't you learn from him?
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Then...
I can't seem to get a grip on the bat. Well, I guess this will do. It's only practice for a local junior team.
What's with that weak posture of yours?
Eek! Huh? Sir?
Hiya! It's been a while, Hiragi. It's a bit cold of you, isn't it? Not visiting us at all after you came over to say you got engaged?
Sorry, we've been a bit busy.
Yeah, Tsutsuji told me all about it. She said you don't have much experience with baseball, and you're struggling quite a bit, eh? Now that I'm here, you've got nothing to worry about. I'll teach you everything you've got to know.
Yes, sir.
No, no, no! Do it again! One more time! Your posture's wrong! Pull your hips in! Swing faster!
Please, this is enough. This is my 100th swing.
Oh, come on now! You're too weak! I can't entrust my daughter to you like this!
Actually, my dad was very famous for his Spartan training in baseball.
Hey! Put in more effort!
The high school baseball board had been keeping their eyes on him for a while, but because he's been achieving results, the board can't really stop him from coaching.
Well, thank you for coming all the way over here.
Oh no! Thank you for taking care of Tsutsuji here. I've heard you're giving her strict training to become a good housewife, eh?
Well, no. Nothing too strict.
Oh, I've heard stories from Tsutsuji. I think it's a great idea. But you see, your son, Hiragi, you see, I think he's a bit too weak and immature for a grown man.
Huh?
I see.
Well, you see, you two, I'm retired as well and have a lot of spare time on my hands. I would like to do some good husband training for Hiragi. How does that sound?
Training for Hideki?
No, please, sir. There's no need to.
No need to be humble about it. I'll train you to become the best man you can be for Tsutsuji.
Hey, Tsutsuji, can you talk to your dad too? I can't do this husband training.
Well, I didn't ask for this good housewife bridal training either. I did what I could in this unwanted environment. You should have a taste of what I went through too. Don't you think so?
No way.
Soon enough.
Okay, let's do 100 bat swings! Come on, Hiragi! Show me what you've got! Give it your all for both your work and your private life!
Hideki became more and more tired and worn out through my dad's training. But my dad's Spartan style didn't just target Hideki.
Excuse me! What are you two doing, lazing around like that?
Huh?
Look at how hard Hiragi is trying! The parents should be working even harder than him! Don't you think so? Ma'am, I heard from Tsutsuji that you've been teaching her the basics of cooking. But in my opinion, you still have room for improvement. If you're in the position to teach, you should always aim higher and try to improve yourself. I'll check your skills for you. So why don't you make a bowl of miso soup right now?
That's very kind of you, but you know I'm already quite old and frail.
Old and frail? Our ages are only 2 years apart. What's so old about that? Sir, that move is unbelievable!
Well, it's good enough for me if I can just enjoy the game.
Don't be stupid! One more game!
And so?
Tsutsuji.
Hmm?
It's hard for me to say this, but I don't think I can get along with your parents. I want to call off our engagement.
I see. But you see, I had to quit my job to come all the way over here. It'll be hard for me just to go back like that.
Yes, of course. I'll be paying the consolation money.
Okay, if that's the case, let's call off the engagement.
Hey, Tsutsuji,
What is it?
I know it's not my place to say this, but I know my parents can be very strict sometimes. I finally understand after being in your shoes. Tsutsuji, I'm surprised you powered through this far.
No, I didn't power through. That's why I tried talking to you, didn't I?
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't be much help.
But you know, I would have tried and done better if this whole training wasn't this intense.
Huh?
Yeah, my dad's strict, but he's strict because he cares. I couldn't feel any care or love from your parents.
I see.
After that, I called off the engagement with Hideki and moved back to Tokyo. I apologized to the workplace I had quit, and they let me work there again. As for my dad,
Okay, let's do this one more time!
he really seemed to enjoy the junior baseball team in Kyushu, so he stayed behind to coach Hideki and the children.
Run, Hiragi! Run!
Cheers! I'm Karin. I was having lunch with some old friends from college. Actually, it was more of a fancy luncheon than just a friend's lunch. Time flies, we're almost 40. How are you doing, Yuri? Your son is graduating elementary school this year, right?
Yep, so fast!
Me and my friends Yuri and Sasuji are both married and also have kids. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Mom!
Work's yummy. We're having steak for supper.
Yay!
Only Azami was staying single and enjoying her freedom.
Actually, I have some big news to share with you girls today.
Huh?
What can it be?
Are you getting married?
No, wait, you're getting a raise at work?
Like that would happen. Actually, I won the lottery.
What?
Wow, congratulations!
I didn't think lotteries were real! How much, by the way?
It's exactly $2 million.
2 million?
For real? Yep, that's right. This is the certificate, you see?
Oh my god! 2 million for real! Wow!
That's huge.
Right? This must be a gift from God for working so hard on my own without getting married. It's finally my turn to be happy.
That's amazing.
Congrats, Azami.
All right, if you girls want something, I'll buy you each a gift on me.
Huh? Oh, there's really no need.
Yeah, you should use it for yourself. I agree.
Huh? What, just because I was a chosen one, you girls don't have to be jealous.
Huh? No, I mean we're jealous, but not like that.
She's right. We were surprised by the news, but... Even so, you're so lucky to win the jackpot like that.
I know. My coworkers are jealous of me too.
What? Azami, you told your coworkers?
Yep, that's right.
Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, and why is that?
Because if they know that you have that kind of money, they might beg you for it, or...
Could you please help me out?
What if you were robbed or something? I hear that kind of things happens in our countries.
No need to worry. Nowadays, authentication is strict and I have all my bank details hidden. Anyway, if you girls want to beg, it's now or never. Here now, you girls lower your heads and beg. Say, Miss Azami, please.
Huh? Azami seemed to be on top of the world since she won the lottery.
You think Azami will be okay? I couldn't believe that she told her coworkers. I'm sure she'll be asked to pay for drinks or to lend money and things like that now.
Even so, Azami worries me. She used to be the type that didn't like to waste any money.
We could use these coupons.
I see. And her attitude?
Say, Miss Azami, please.
Oh well, she'll be back to normal when everything cools down. However, what? You bought $1 million house?
Yep, that's right. See, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Wow, it looks like the Palace of Versailles.
Yep, that's right. I also bought a beautiful chandelier to go with it. You can come over sometime.
Well, Azami, thanks for the invite, but are you sure about buying such an expensive house? That house has got to cost a lot, maintenance-wise.
Oh, that's not a problem. I still have $1 million left. I was also thinking about buying a Mercedes and a villa near the ocean.
Huh? Azami, if you spend your money that fast, you won't last until retirement. You'll be lucky to even last 5 years.
Oh, no worries. I'll live on a shoestring after that. I'm quitting my job so I have my future planned ahead.
You're quitting your job?
Yeah?
But you told me you were going to hang tight until you become a manager.
I'm almost there.
Go, girl. You worked hard for this, and you finally feel like it's paying off.
Yes, but I have the money now regardless. I didn't like my coworkers anyways. All they do is brag about how happy they are.
We had our first baby. How cute.
And no matter how hard I work, my boss ends up choosing the girls prettier and younger than me.
Your presentation was brilliant.
Thank you so much. But finally, it's my time to shine. I want to show them who the real winner is.
Is that why she told her coworkers at work to show off?
I won the lottery. Yes, $2 million for sure.
Wow!
After I do all the shopping, I have to shop for a new guy, too. I'm planning on attending a matchmaking party.
Wait, Azami, it won't be a problem going to a matchmaking party, but you really shouldn't blab about winning the lottery.
Oh, why is that?
Because who knows what guy will come approach you for your money.
Karin, you've been awfully aggressive since that lunch meeting.
Huh?
You're jealous of me, aren't you? No matter how jealous you are, you shouldn't show it. It's ugly.
Azami,
I don't need you to worry about me. I'll find the right guy myself. You and your friends live those boring lives of yours.
I understand. You live however you want. After that, Azami said the same things to Yuri and to Suji.
You're jealous of me, aren't you? Huh? Just because you're jealous, you shouldn't show it. It's ugly. What?
And we decided not to keep in touch with Azami anymore. I can't believe it! She is so misunderstanding us! We were just worried about her.
She'll have to come back to reality soon, or else she'll run out of money in the end. You're right, and she seems to already have found a new guy.
What?
Did Azami tell you that? No, her new profile picture, see?
Where?
Handsome. Uh-huh.
I could already smell the yummy new gossip at this point, but I didn't want anything to do with her, so I left it at that. Well, you never know what kind of miracles happen in life. Maybe she really did end up living happily ever after. 1 year later. What should we eat?
Steak!
All right, steak it is. Here, how about this restaurant?
Okay.
Yay!
What do you want, Kuroki? Let's go with eeny, meeny, miny, steak! Me too.
Okay. Excuse me. Azami?
Karin.
Huh? Believe it or not, it was Azami, the supposed millionaire.
May I take your order?
Double cheesesteak for 3.
Ah!
She seems broke.
That's why I warned her. A few weeks later, when the 3 of us got together again,
Akane from our seminar class told me this, but Azami really was engaged with that guy in the profile picture. Wow, really? But it turns out he was a marriage fraudster.
Who would marry an old lady like you?
for some reason, I'm not surprised.
So then she must have told him about winning the lottery. Yes, and Azami fell in love with him.
Flashback.
Azami told us all about the lottery and her new boyfriend. I won the lottery and bought a Mercedes with it, and I went on a date with Hiragi in it. Wow, really? And that boyfriend used up all of Azami's money for living and personal expenses.
I'm sorry. I'll pay you back someday.
Yes, I believe you. Sure enough, when Azami came close to running out of money, he ran away in her Mercedes. Wait! She's so stupid. Why would a handsome young guy be attracted to an old lady? It's because she blabbed so much. That's what Akane said.
I don't know how to say this, but
Just as we predicted. So I heard she sold that $1 million house.
well, I hope it sells fast.
Let's hope for the best.
To be honest, I feel like saying I told you so rather than feeling sorry for her. I know I'll never be involved with her, but
Good afternoon. How many?
Why did you quit your last job?
she can always start over now that she's learned her lesson. I heard that money changes people, but
All of this is mine.
she changed for sure.
Yeah, money can be scary.
Having said that, all of us have a chance of winning the lottery someday. That may bring us some happiness, but we have to stay focused and try not to lose ourselves in greed. Well, we probably have no chance of winning anyways.
Yep. I'm Yuri. Back in middle school, I lived in a small apartment with my mother, Azami, my brother, Tachibana, and my younger sister, Saria. My father was a pachinko addict who didn't supply any money for the family and paid us no attention. My little sister was rarely at home, hopping from one friend's house to another, due to this problematic family saying, "Yuri, you're my only hope. Our family only holds itself together because of you. I can't live without you." Mom, became my mother's habit. Taking these words to heart, I gave up on my desired high school and entered one that allowed me to work in my father's stead. Holding multiple part-time jobs to provide revenue for my family became an everyday part of my life. I'm home. Oh no, I just cleaned the place yesterday. Welcome back, Yuri. Hey, Mom. Sorry about this. I've been getting another headache. No worries. Get some rest. My mother has a weak constitution, so I did most of the housework. Welcome back, Azaria.
Are you cleaning again?
Yep, Mom says she has a headache.
How dumb can you get?
I couldn't understand my sister's words at the time. This is because I was feeling my self-confidence by being relied upon by my mother. If she needs me, I have to do my best. I'll become the central pillar of this family. And so, I gave up on university and began working after graduating high school, making me the breadwinner as I had hoped.
Yuri-chan, do you want to go drinking with everyone at night?
Oh, tonight? I'm so sorry. I don't think I have the money this month.
Oh, no worries. I'll pay for you.
It's okay. I have to head home to clean the place.
Oh.
Net income is 180,000. Subtract rent, food costs, and electricity bills. Nice. I think I'll make it for this month. Thank you, Yuri-chan. Your job is helping us out so much. Nah, don't worry about it. I wouldn't have survived until now if it weren't for you. Please continue making money, okay? Yeah, I got it. One day, my sister... Huh? You're getting married?
I already have a baby inside me.
Really? Yasuya, congrats! What? How could you make a baby before getting married? Mom, what are you saying? This is wonderful news!
We don't have money, so we'll be staying here for a while.
We'll pay for our living costs, of course.
Oh, if that's the case then... My sister soon gave birth to a baby. Despite all her complaints, my mother quickly became obsessed with the newborn. Even my father, who never showed any interest in the family, became enraptured.
Akane, I'll buy you anything you want.
What should it be? A doll? Or should it be some candy? She's so cute! And soon, half a year passed after my niece was born.
Mom,
What is it?
I have a request. Could you kick my sister out?
Huh? What did you say? I'm saying this house is too small for 6 people. Hideki-kun says he'll provide more money than now once he succeeds in his job. I want you to leave this place within the month. Why so suddenly? You said you needed me! Well, the situation's changed. Sorry, Yuri, who neither gives us a grandchild nor get married. But keep sending us money, okay? I need you. I can't live without you. That night, I finally realized my mother only kept me around with convenient lies for the money. Once I was no longer needed, she threw me away like trash.
How dumb can you get? Imagine not realizing that you're being tricked and wasting your life away.
Why didn't you tell me?
You needed Mom to fuel your self-confidence, didn't you? And plus, I always hated you for having high grades but being as dumb as a fish. I hope that you be tricked forever.
Yasuria.
But I felt sympathy when I imagined my daughter growing up the way you did, which is why I helped you realize you better be grateful. We'll be leaving in a few years too, so you should run while you can.
And so, I left my home. For a while, I had to move from one colleague's house to another.
I heard from Karin-san. It must have been rough.
I suppose.
So, there's a room at my place that I don't mind lending to you.
Huh?
Oh, I promise that it's not for any weird reasons.
I honestly just thought you might want to use it.
After this, I began dating my senpai, Katsura-san, and we soon began living together. And for living together, I have to do as much housework as I can.
Yuri, what's wrong? It's the middle of the night.
Oh, Katsura-kun, sorry I couldn't clean it yesterday.
Yuri, you aren't back at your family's place. There's no need for you to push yourself like that. I'll also do it whenever I have the time. So try to relax a bit.
Katsura-kun. 2 years later, we became married, and in half a year, we received a child.
Be careful on your footing.
Noted. I thought these peaceful days would continue on. However... hello? Oh, Yuri! Where are you right now? What? Mom? I received a sudden call from my mother who I haven't contacted in a while. Please, I need you to come back. You have to help us. According to my mother, my sister and her husband, Hideki-kun, broke their promise to her and sent her no money whatsoever. Even so, their granddaughter was too adorable to complain. They had no choice but to go into debt. But suddenly, my sister and her family vanished with no way to contact them. They tricked us! We were played by that girl. Please, we're in a really rough spot right now because of all the debt. We need you to come back, please? No. All this time, you've exploited your child, and now that you're the one on the receiving end, you try to rely on me who you abandoned? I'm sorry to say this, but I no longer think of you as a mother. Please don't try to contact me again. Goodbye. No, please, Yuri! She cut off.
Are you kidding me? Call her back! This is because you didn't raise her well!
No, it's because you were being lazy.
Hello? Tachibana-san? Hurry up and give us the money!
Damn it!
I quickly changed to a new phone and quit my job due to my pregnancy. As for what I'm up to...
Website design?
Yep, if it's something like this, I reckon I can do this as a freelance while raising a kid. I always wanted to try it too.
Ah, I see. That sounds good.
I've been optimistically trying different things that I gave up on in the past. I don't think I can live as cleverly as my sister, but I hope to become an independent person while being supported by the family I love.
I'm Karin. What I'm about to explain happened back when I just began working at a real estate company. Hi, this is Etra Real Estate Agent.
Hey, listen to this!
Yes, ma'am.
There's someone who does karaoke in the middle of the night at your apartment. It's keeping me up all night, so do something about it, will you?
Playback! Playback!
Oh my!
I understand. I'll be sure to send a cautionary notice to the apartment's residents. My job mostly revolves around apartment organization, repairs, and rent collection. Alright, I'm done for the day. Phew. Sasuji sent me a message? Sasuji is a high school friend of mine. Our workplaces are quite far apart, so we can't meet often, but she's still one of my closest friends. I wonder what she sent me.
Hey, Karin, it's been a while. Sorry to bother you when you're busy, but is it okay if we called when you have some time? There's something I want to discuss.
Did something happen? Hello, Sasuji?
Karin, thank you so much for agreeing to call.
It's actually about my dad.
Your dad?
Renaissance!
He's trying to get involved in real estate investment.
What? Real estate investment meant acquiring the real estate as well as its rent payments and sale profits. Basically, it was a way of gaining profits while also buying real estate. But real estate investment is highly risky. Depending on the situation, you might make lots of money or fall into debt. It's also pretty hard unless you know a lot about taxation. Might be a different story if he has that sort of connection. Does he?
Nope, we don't have anyone who's knowledgeable on taxation or the market around us. Dad just plans on acquiring the property and leaving the rest to an agency.
What? No, that's a terrible idea. It's too risky.
I could have guessed, but he doesn't budge no matter how much my mom and I try to convince him. Karin, please, I need you to stop my dad from doing something so stupid.
Sasuji. Okay, I'll try to think of something. In actuality, I had a vague idea of what kind of person Sasuji's dad was based on what she told me. Sasuji's dad had already spent buckets of money on foreign exchange and investment in the past.
Dear.
Don't worry, I promise. It'll work out this time. It's gonna be fine.
Each time, he dodged his family's request to stop with nonchalant replies, and inevitably end up failing as a result.
It's like I told you.
He works at a large company which nets him a hefty salary, but due to his various investments and gambles, they didn't have any savings.
But we have plenty of money.
Unless I make him stop, they'd acquire heavy debt sooner or later. The next day.
So you want to make him rethink his real estate investment?
That's right! Hideki-san, you're knowledgeable about that sort of thing, right? I don't know too much about investment myself.
Well, judging from your description, he seems like an overly optimistic idiot, so he's bound to fail. Your friend must be really desperate to rely on someone like you, who has less than a year of work experience.
Exactly, so I really want to help her out.
Okay, I accept. I'll join you in the discussion.
Really?
Yeah, I've also had my hand in real estate investment before. No guarantees on whether I'll be of help or end up further stimulating his interest, though.
Thank you so much!
I got it. So please, keep your distance.
A few weeks later.
That's a massive house.
Coming. Karin-chan. Thank you for coming all this way.
We're so glad to have you here.
Ah, thank you for the courtesy.
My dear, Sasuji's friend and her colleague have arrived.
Oh, so you're the ones. Sorry I had you come all this way. Man, to think that I'd make connections and even get to discuss with people like you. Thank goodness I made a daughter.
What? What the hell does he mean by thank goodness I made her? It's so obvious he's just a selfish geezer from the get-go.
Oh well, please, make yourselves comfortable.
So, what kind of investment are you thinking of?
I just thought of buying a place somewhere and then leaving the rest to an agency. It should be even more reassuring once I get a sublease agreement. I'll do negotiations to decrease the price as much as possible. I've always wanted to obtain what they call passive payments, you see?
You really think it'll be that easy?
I see. So you're saying you haven't had a single look at the properties?
Yeah, not yet. I've just been thinking of choosing a cheap second-hand one. One that's close to the station that was built recently.
There could be unforeseen incidents like earthquakes and fire. Have you thought of any measures against those?
Right, of course. In that case, I'll force the residents to pay for compensation.
From there, Hideki-san continued to detail issues regarding sublease agreements and the risk of discount negotiations, but
I'm sure I can make it work with the agency,
is what he said.
I've always been great at negotiations. Trust me, it'll be all right.
His responses only served to reveal that he only held baseless confidence and plans to make others do his dirty work.
I don't mean to brag, but I always scored the highest for business courses.
Someone please tell me how he could assume it'll work out based on that.
Akamatsu-san, I wasn't planning on saying this, but you're definitely the type of person who could never win an investment. Judging from what you said, all you think about is leaving everything up to others and earning money without any effort on your part. To put it bluntly, you're taking real estate investment too lightly. I've seen numerous people fail with simple-minded ideas, but you have them all beat.
Why do I have to be told like that from a youngster like you?
Sir, you've already failed at investment many times, have you not?
That's just because I was up against a bad opponent.
You may have been lucky with minimal damages until now, but real estate investment has a chance of leaving you with tens of millions of yen worth of debt.
It's true that real estate investment deals with a lot more money than before, but it should be fine. I heard investment has seen an upwards trend lately, and it's rare that you won't succeed. I'm confident that my negotiation skills are the best at my company, so I promise you that I'll convince my opponent. That's why.
That's why. Should be? All you said so far have been based on rumors or abstract ideas. You haven't done any research regarding the property or specific cases to support your claims. You're leaving it all up to others anyway, so nothing you say has any credibility to it. Don't you have anything to say? I can't believe you claim that you're good at negotiations. As I said before, if you fail at real estate investment, all you're left with is a mountain of debt. In that case, not only are you in trouble, but so are your family members.
My dear, it's just like I told you. That's right! It's time to stop your gambles and just save up like a normal person. Dad, please.
I understand.
And so, Sasuji's dad finally gave in and promised to step away from investment.
I'm just confused as to how someone like him managed to work at a large company in a high-ranking position.
However,
Damn it! Those bastards made me look like an idiot! They don't know a damn thing about me! Who do they think they are?
Dear, don't tell me you haven't reconsidered your actions.
Shut up! You bastards also joined in on them to make me look bad!
Sasuji's father didn't reflect on his actions whatsoever. After fearing that her husband would continue to exploit them, Sasuji's mom filed a divorce. Thankfully, she also worked at a high position in her job, so there wouldn't be any issues in terms of living expenses. On the other hand,
Damn it! Every single one of you is an idiot! But I'm different! I'll be successful no matter what! Alright, first I'll try this place.
after the divorce, Sasuji's father ended up investing despite all the red flags. As a result,
What the hell? Why is no one entering?
as expected, his understanding and predictions regarding the location were insufficient, and the insurance amount offered by the sublease agreement decreased. In the end, it didn't grant him any income. I've heard he currently suffers from tens of millions of debts.
Aren't we friends? Just let me stay for one night! Come on, please! I beg you!
Told you so.
I feel bad for my dad, but I'm so glad my mom decided to divorce him. You've always had a bizarre amount of confidence, but it seems like he finally reflected on his actions.
I'm so sorry!
Huh, I bet. But to be honest, I know I shouldn't comment on family business, but I don't think you should restore relations.
Yep, of course.
Good morning, Karin-kun.
Good morning. You scared me.
Azami-san is calling you.
Again? In any case, it's quite pathetic to only realize your mistakes after troubling your family. Hello, this is Karin speaking.
Hey, what's another?
I see. I understand. I'll be sure to. And I was reminded that there's no means of making money unless you put in the effort.
I'm Yuri.
Oh my. Ma'am, you look amazing in that dress.
Really?
She's right. It looks great.
All of them suit you so well.
I'll soon be married to my lover, Katsura-kun. Katsura-kun is a kind and dependable person who I know I can trust with my life.
This simple one looked cute too.
True. This one also looked really elegant.
You're right.
Thanks to him, I feel very happy. But one day...
Package delivery.
Coming!
I'll need your signature and stamp here.
Okay. A package? Who could it be from? Huh? Hideki-kun? The package was from my ex-lover who I used to be engaged to. Is it possible to decline receiving this?
Huh? Yes, it's possible.
And I'm sorry, but could you please return this to the sender?
Huh?
Give me a break. It can't possibly be anything good. The reason why I declined the package was that Hideki-kun, who I broke up with a few years ago, used to harass me in numerous ways.
Morning.
Morning! I met him in a society at university. At first, he seemed like an attractive and sociable person, but once we started dating, as soon as we began, he revealed his true self to me. So glad it became sunny. The forecast said it was gonna rain, but seems like it was wrong.
Hey, give me a damn break.
Huh?
I only brought an umbrella today because you said it might rain. Now I have to lug around this dead weight all day. Apologize, damn it!
I'm sorry.
You think that's enough? Kneel down on the floor and apologize.
He yelled at me for the smallest of things and even forced me to kneel in front of him.
Hey, you were chatting with another guy yesterday, weren't you? You unfaithful bitch. Apologize, damn it! Prove to me that you're faithful.
In his eyes, faithfulness equaled money and made me pay to compensate. Furthermore, you wore a kind of mask in front of everyone else, so I was the only one who knew his true nature. But despite all the horrible treatment, it's my fault. I should be more careful so as to not anger him next time. Couldn't escape his grasp due to practically being brainwashed by him. But one day...
My coat is wet! Hey, give me a towel!
I'm so sorry. I only have a handkerchief on me. If that's okay, you can use...
What? You didn't even prepare a towel for a date on a rainy day?
I'm so sorry.
How useless can you get? I might have to rethink our marriage. You're so useless that it pisses me off.
Huh? Wait!
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'll make up for it, so please.
Get away from me! It's making my clothes wet!
Oh, jeez. Some heated drama's going on.
I wonder if that person did something wrong.
Disgusting! Why are you so careless? Stand up already, you imbecile!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Huh?
What the?
Seriously? What is that guy's problem? Isn't that psychological harassment?
What a piece of scum.
Hey, hurry up! You're embarrassing me!
Ma'am, is he your boyfriend? He's an actual scum of the earth, so you should break up as soon as you can.
Just who do you think you are? You're so lame and obnoxious.
We're done here! Be sure to show me your remorse by the next date.
No worries, there won't be a next date.
Scum like you can stay single for the rest of your life. Are you okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
There's no reason for you to apologize to a guy like that.
That's right. Just dump a guy like him who doesn't care about you at all.
Okay, I'll do that. In that moment, as I saw him leave after being insulted by 2 high school girls, something inside me was wiped clean. And more than that, I finally realized how unnatural our relationship was from an outside viewpoint. When I told my parents about his true nature, it's what's been happening.
What did you say? Hiragi!
Thanks to my father, who works in the self-defense force, who paid a visit to his house, I finally managed to break up. And a few years later, I began dating Katsura-kun, who I met while negotiating with a partner company. Katsura-kun also knows about my black history.
So that's what happened.
Why didn't I leave that person sooner? It's embarrassing just thinking about it.
I wonder why he decided to send you a package after all this time.
I don't know. I just hope I never have to interact with him again.
Has he not tried to contact you?
Nope, I deleted his email and blocked him, so... Oh, I don't think I blocked him on my Gmail.
Oh, really?
Maybe he sent you something.
I haven't been using it at all, so... he did send me one.
Let's see.
What does it say?
What?
After scrolling upwards, I realized Hideki-kun had sent over 100 emails. As for the contents...
How long has it been since we talked? I'm sure you've realized your mistakes, even with your minuscule brain by now. I bet you've cried numerous times thinking it's too late for regrets. But I'm an open-minded individual, so I'm willing to give you one last chance. Send me an apology letter by the end of April. I won't accept anything less than 5,000 characters. It's past your deadline. Seems like you're as sloppy as ever. I'll extend it by 3 days. Hey, give me a break! It's been 3 days! Are you reading? I'll bring you to court, you pitch! Are you cheating on me, you whore? Testing! Testing! Alright, this is your last chance. I'll send you my mother's simmered cooking, so eat it and remember its taste. I'll forgive you if you manage to replicate it. I know you'll never be able to forget me. Feel free to return once you've realized your stupidity.
What the? This guy's on another level!
So that package was a simmered cooking. I had a feeling that if I showed this to my father, he might try to murder Hideki-kun. So I decided to discuss it with Katsura-kun.
You've told me what kind of person he was, but that's a lot worse than I thought.
I'm thinking of deleting the address. But do you think there's anything else I should do?
Yeah, you do.
Really? What is it?
It might take a while, but could you screenshot each one of those emails?
Yeah, I got it. Following Katsura-kun's advice, I screenshotted every single email. Created a group chat with members from my society back in university, and sent the screenshots to reveal his true nature.
I had no idea. All Hideki told me was that you suddenly tried to break up with him.
I bet. Back then, breaking up was all I could think of, and I couldn't explain the situation to the others. As such, everyone assumed I was at fault and felt sympathy for Hideki-kun.
Ah, hello?
Iragi, you bastard!
How dare you lie to us all this time? What are you talking about?
Oh, cut the crap! We know all those emails you sent to Yuri-chan! We saw everything!
No! It's on her for breaking up out of nowhere! She's the one who suddenly tried to leave when it was all working out!
Shut up, you two-faced bastard!
More than anything,
Yuri-chan's getting married soon! How dare you try to tarnish her happiness, you asshole!
By the way, I deleted his email address as soon as I finished taking the screenshots, and moved earlier than planned to our new home. I doubt Hideki-kun could ever visit my house as long as my dad is there, though.
True. A person like him only takes advantage of the weak while flattering the strong. But if he ever comes here, I'll send him away. Not through violence, but by the law.
Katsura-kun! Okay, thank you so much! According to what I heard from the society members, a while back, he was feeling depressed after being dumped by his girlfriend. It was in that moment when he remembered me and tried to recover a relationship. But the results are as clear as day. Worse yet, he now knows of my marriage and is feeling as depressed as ever. Oh well, not that it makes me feel a speck of sympathy. Also, but then, I actually became good friends with the girls who saved me that day, and we still meet up from time to time to have some tea together.
Huh? So you decided to go out with him?
Yep. Oh wow, that's so sweet. I have nothing but gratitude towards them for snapping me out of the brainwashing. My name is Yuri. This story happened after I got married to Katsura, my husband. Wow, what a nostalgic view!
It's such a small town, isn't it?
Yeah, but my parents are born from the city, so I've always yearned for a place like this. It all began on the day I was introduced to his parents before marriage. Katsura's parents were farmers. Katsura lived away from his parents to pursue his career. But long story short, we decided to ask his parents' permission to get married and move in with them to help the family business. It's reassuring that I met his mother before, but...
Hello, I'm Katsura's mother.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I wonder what his father's like. I'm so nervous.
Yuri? My dad's the craftsman type, and he might seem unfriendly at first, but he's not a bad person at heart, so no need to worry.
Really?
Yeah, so you don't have to be that nervous.
Okay. However...
Thank you for coming such a long way.
No problem at all. Thank you for having me today.
Come on in. Honey, Katsura and Miss Yuri are here.
Huh?
Way scarier than expected. Nice to meet you. My first impression of him was that he was really scary and unapproachable. After we got married and started living with his parents, yum! Today's dish came out really well, I think.
This dish is delicious.
We're so thankful that Yuri is such a good cook. Right, honey?
No reaction again today.
Honey, do you hear me?
Another time.
Yuri, you have a minute? You said you could play shogi, right?
Yeah. I'm not that good, though.
Good. Could you play with my dad a little bit?
What? Why?
Actually, my dad's shogi mate, Mr. Akamatsu, strained his back and couldn't make it today. I have no experience in shogi, so I was wondering if you could keep him company.
Oh, okay then.
Miss Yuri,
Yes?
you're holding back on purpose, aren't you?
Yikes! He knows!
Play serious.
Yes, sir. Like so, I was initially afraid of every single move my father-in-law made, but something happened that made me change the way I think about him. it's raining now. What could that be? Last time I walked through here, that box wasn't there. What? What is it?
Aw, so cute. What kind of dog is this?
I think it's a mixed breed, but I'm sorry. I couldn't leave it in the middle of the storm like that.
Oh, that's okay.
I thought your husband dislikes dogs.
Really?
When we were watching TV the other day. Aw, such a cute puppy.
A puppy, huh? It may be difficult to raise in the city, but here, maybe we can consider getting one.
Really? I've always dreamed of having a dog and...
Absolutely not!
Dad, don't be too harsh. We'll look after the dog ourselves.
No!
Do you remember him saying that?
Oh, that? It's not that he doesn't like dogs. Actually, we got a dog right after Katsura moved out of this house.
Really?
Yes, we were lucky to adopt one from our neighbor. But right after we got it, it got sick. The doctors tried everything they could, but it passed away before it grew any bigger.
Oh,
He was so shocked about the puppy's death, he still can't get over it.
what a sad incident.
We're home!
Oh, hi, honey.
What's that puppy?
This is,
Hi, honey. Katsura?
What's this puppy doing here?
actually, so-and-so happened and... Like so, I explained the whole story to Katsura and his father, but...
No, not under our roof. You'll have to find a different owner.
We were quickly rejected. However, after observing for a few days, he seemed to be mostly taking care of the puppy himself. And then,
Oh, honey. Did you move the puppy's box to this room?
Yeah. The entrance can get chilly.
we searched for a new owner around the neighborhood, but no one could adopt the puppy. So I was wondering if we could keep him.
Well, I guess we have no choice.
Yeah!
And so the puppy named Chataro, and we started to raise it. Chataro is a healthy puppy. It was growing very well, but one day, Chataro, time for lunch. Huh? Chataro? Oh no! It was a sunny day, and we were letting Chataro out in the yard. My father-in-law had chained him to the tree. Mom, come, hurry! Chataro seemed to have broken the tree and ran away. We all searched for Chataro, but to no avail. Even asked around the neighborhood for more information, but it seemed hopeless. Where can he be?
He still has his collar and leash on him, so I thought it'd be easy to find him, but...
Maybe Chataro went into the woods.
Honey, where are you going?
I'm going to search the woods.
But it's already dark out. It's too dangerous. We'll all go together tomorrow.
If you must, I'll go with you.
No, this is my responsibility. I have to find Chataro myself. You guys stay.
I'll go with him.
And so he searched for Chataro for 3 days and nights, mostly without resting.
Chataro!
Chataro!
Finally, after searching for 4 days... Wow, wow!
Chataro!
Chataro! Oh, I'm relieved.
Forgive me. I'm so sorry, Chataro. It was my fault. It must have been so cold out here.
Dad.
Chataro was unable to move because his leash was stuck under a stone. Chataro spent 5 whole days in the woods, but he had no injuries or any serious symptoms.
They can't seem to get enough of each other.
I know! Honestly, I was scared of my husband's father at first, but now I know he's the kindest of all.
He's not good at showing it. He was like this when Katsura was born, too.
Really?
Yep, he was always holding Katsura in his arms.
Oh, really?
When Katsura started crying in the middle of the night, he would go check up on him.
Aww. Right after that, Katsura and I had a baby, and sure enough, he adored his grandchild. And around when those grandchildren became teenagers, he passed away after struggling with illness for several years.
I'm glad that he seems to be resting peacefully.
Me too.
What should I do?
What's the matter?
I'm looking for his last portrait at the funeral, but he's not smiling in any of the pictures.
You're right. He looks like the person on a wanted poster.
He hated having his picture taken.
Oh, I have a good idea. How about this picture?
Oh,
It was the picture taken a few days after Chatterer was found.
huh? You want your picture taken?
I want a picture with Chataro in memory of him coming back to us.
Oh, okay. Let's take one then.
Dad, you need to smile. You look like you kidnapped him or something.
Chataro is the star here, not me.
Right, Chatterer? Woof! This was that picture.
Okay then, we should choose this.
Yes, this is it.
So the picture with Chataro was used for his last portrait.
Nice expression.
I didn't know he could smile like that.
People who knew his personality smiled looking at his portrait.
I wanted to watch Grandpa laugh in person. So did I.
I miss him too. Chatterer slept in his room even after his death. My father-in-law looked scary and unapproachable in appearance, but he was loved by both humans and animals. He was kind deep inside. I think that he is still with us somewhere, always looking after us.